Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Monday edition of the GWallPro stream. I'm your host, Gabe, aka GWallPro. Let's go ahead and switch over to the main camera in 3, 2, 1, boom! Whew. Ladies and gents, I appreciate you all for coming through for today's stream. I really do appreciate it. Today marks the beginning of a week-long journey to seeing how low I can bring down my time on one specific track. That track being Mount Wario on 200cc in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe that you guys ended up voting for. I mean, maybe not all of you guys, but the majority of people have voted for. So that is what we will be streaming our attempts for the next 6 days. Of course, I mean, it's going to be 6 days of, somewhere between 2 to 4 hour streams. So, we're going to try our best to see how far we can lower that time and how close to the worldwide top 10 your boy can get. I was trying to practice a little bit of this track earlier today and a little bit of last week too, once it was decided that 200cc would be the engine class that we would be rocking with. So I'm not going in totally blind, but at the same time there's just an unbelievable amount of tech and skill that I don't have yet that it's going to take to get there, but I'm going to try my hardest. I haven't put this much time in, or I will not be putting this much time into a track. Wait, how do I say this? I haven't put this much time into a track since DK Mountain, but I haven't put the time in this track yet. But once I do complete these 6 days, it will be comparable to something like DK Mountain, except DK Mountain was, dozens and dozens, maybe even hundreds of hours on that track. Where this one, it's simply going to be, I don't know, maybe like 15 to 20 hours maximum that we will get here. So there's only so much I can get from that amount of time trialing this track. So we're just about to see how far we can do. But yes, today is day 1 of 6. So this entire week will be me streaming Mount Wario Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday morning. It's gonna have to be like early morning because I forgot I had something to do midday Saturday. So it's the Saturday stream will probably be like earlier in the morning, but regardless, we'll get there when we get there. But yeah, so this is going to be very interesting. But we got plenty of people here, so let me say hi to everybody that we got. We got Captain Mudkip, Professor Shy Guy, Lemoncello Gaming, Mario Fan 1, News Alert LA, Blaster says you have been waiting for this stream. Thank you. I'm glad you were. Stars, 13 months member, Wall of Gold says you picked Mount Wow. Let's go. Thank you so much, Stars. 13 months as a member really means the world to me. And the Wall of Gold, shout out to you. Thank you so much for all of your support. V is here as well. Fire Yoshi, the GOAT moderator, is here. Ritz Games is here. Awesome Xavier is here. Lila is here, saying after seeing the title, I dropped everything in Game Straight here. Signeva is here. Bumblebee's here. People are very confident in me. People were very confident in me, saying, "Oh, we're gonna get the world record this week." I don't know about that one. It seems like a little bit of a far cry, but I appreciate all of your guys's support and your faith in me. Because I could use that faith. Hey, it's just a mentality thing, Farioshi. You're right. You just gotta believe. Ivashku and Jacoby H is here. What's good? Welcome, guys. Good evening. How is it going? Yes. It begins. What happens when I get the world record on the 3rd day? That's a good one, Ritz. That's a good one. Either we move on to a different track or we just keep pushing to lower the time. I don't know. That's what will happen. Just have to believe. No wonder there wasn't a schedule for this week. Yeah, I contemplated posting one. Honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest, because of the Easter shenanigans from the past, from this weekend. I just completely forgot to post one during the weekend, and then Monday rolled around and I was like, maybe a little late to post a schedule at this point, especially since it's going to be 6 days worth of Mount Wario, and I also plan on getting a video out for you guys this week, but I wasn't sure which video I was going to get, so I was like, you know what, we'll just scrap the content plan for this week anyway. So it is what it is. Cool Ideas here, and Katrina Productions is also here. Let's go. I was actually playing this track today just to see what you will be going through, and got sub 118 in like 2 hours. You got this? Bro. Oh my lord. First off, congratulations to you. That's incredible. Shout out Blaster. But like, I don't think I'm gonna get sub 118 in 2 hours. That would be legendary. If I can, I mean, it'd be great to see if I can go sub 120. I'm not sure though if I would be able to get there. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. There's just so many new techniques to the game that I'm not familiar with. Like for example, like soft drifting. I hardly ever soft drift ever. So the fact that I have to do this like pretty much every turn in this track to be competitive and to not go off road, it's going to be a change. It's going to be a change for sure. The coin collecting methods are going to be interesting. Just, the different routes I'm gonna have to take, the motion glider. There's a lot that goes into it that I've just never implemented into my Mario Kart 8 Deluxe gameplay style until today. So it's going to be very, very interesting. A lot of old habits I'm gonna have to break, and a lot of new habits I'm gonna have to learn just for these 6 days to see what I can do in terms of time trialing this track. Channel your inner Alberto. As if I have an inner Alberto. You act like I have an inner Alberto to channel. You know what? Maybe I do. I should channel what's more I guess along my lines is channeling my inner Wii GC and DK Mountain era, because that one actually led me to a top 10 time in the world that is somehow still in the top 10 in the world. But so I'm gonna need to channel a little bit of that energy again. We'll just have to see if we can use it for this game. But fantastic question, Ritz. What combo will I use? We'll get to that very, very shortly. I'm gonna read a few more comments and then we will get there. The entire tree section so bad, from the trees to the logs that bump you to the Kusan slide and motion glider. Whoosh. Yeah, that, like, those are all things that I need to figure out. Like I don't know much about the Kusan slide, even though I literally spent an hour and a half today watching Shortcat's Pro Guide, like just for this stream in this stream series. I think I'm gonna have to watch it again because it was just too much info that I kind of forgot some stuff. So I'm gonna need to go back and watch it. But Sineva with a gifted membership to Crispy Chicken. Sineva, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Really warms my heart. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. Crispy Chicken was actually here in an earlier stream. I don't remember. He might have been here during the Smash Brothers tournament. I don't remember, but he was here at some point last week. So shout out to him for getting a membership. Love to see it. You've got the American Alberto in you. Thank you, Blaster. I appreciate that. Channel your inner GWallPro. That's something we could do, Lila. That is something we can do. We can try our best to channel our inner GWallPro. Oh, it was the Mario Maker stream. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh my goodness. I already said your 13-month message stars. Don't you worry. I already shouted you out for it. Don't you worry. When I was making an animation, your Roadbowser rap video, I fused with Shy Guy and you. And you get Shy Guy GWallPro. Good stuff. Good stuff. I really appreciate that. That's very kind of you that you took the time to make a little animation of my music video. Love to see it. Love to see it. From my experiences, Professor Shy Guy, playing the track, I think once you get used to the tree section in the slalom, you can definitely secure a good time, since the rest is fairly self-explanatory. Yeah, after trying my best to take through a couple of different attempts, off stream before stream started, just to familiarize myself with the course and the speed on 200cc. Yeah, that third lap is going to be unbelievably brutal. V member for 15 months. Wallstar mode. We picked Mount Wa. Shout out to you, V. Thank you so much for 15 month of being a Wallstar member. Really appreciate it. Love to see it. But yeah, that third lap is going to be the bane of my existence. I have not once completed that slalom section on lap 3 without ramming into the wall and losing all of my speeds. So that is the one part that I will be extremely nervous about getting there. And that'll be the part that I get the least practice to do because it's on lap 3, so it's all the way by the end of the track. But we'll just have to see what happens. Even the rest of the track, it's not like I'm good at the rest of the track yet either. That's what this whole series is for, is to train up, you know, for these 6 days. Not really training for anything, just to see how far we can lower our time. And you know, there's stuff on lap 1, like I said, that's going to trip me up. There's stuff on all laps that really are going to trip me up. It's going to be a difficult journey. I foresee it potentially being a frustrating journey. There might be streams where we don't PB at all. I can practically guarantee a PB today, just because my current PB is so unbelievably bad that I can beat it probably with my eyes closed. But you know, there might be some days where we don't PB at all. There might be just some days on stream where, at least this week, that we just struggle to get anything working, and it just might be a down day. And maybe there's just some days where everything clicks. So we'll see what happens. Playing Animal Crossing, so I won't be paying 100% attention, but I'll keep an eye/ear and help any way I can. Good luck, bro. Thank you, Professor Shy Guy. I really appreciate it. Thank you. After this week, Gabe will never approach a slalom ever again. I mean, I never really approached slaloms to begin with. I'm not much of a skier or a snowboarder, despite me living in a cold climate. Or, I mean, not a super cold climate, but a relatively cold climate area like New England. Yeah, I've never really been snowboarding or skiing. I mean, you know, that might sound contradictory because you guys saw the DK Summit music video a couple of years ago where we went to a ski resort, but we never actually did any skiing there. We just filmed that video and dipped. But yeah, I mean, who knows? Maybe this track will encourage me to go check out some slaloms, but we'll see what's up. K Sanders is here. Hello, K Sanders. Appreciate you stopping by. Let's go. Time to try out DK's Jungle Parkway and Mario Kart Wii. I found that one to be rather challenging, Ritz, but hey, have a good time with DK's Jungle Parkway. I believe in you that you can get a good time. I've not once gotten a clip glitch on DK Jungle Parkway, but it would be cool to get. All right. When it's all said and done, you absolutely despise looking at this track. I probably will. Yeah, I probably will. There was a period in time where I hated looking at GC and DK Mountain on Mario Kart Wii, so I have a feeling it's probably be the same for this one. It's okay. It is okay. But all right, now we need to figure out what character we are going to rock so we're going to figure out the characters, and then we will watch, like, you know, the times, like we'll watch 10th Worldwide and try to learn some of the strategies, and we'll see what happens there. Good luck, mate, says Wolf Blur. Thank you, Wolf Blur. I really appreciate it. Means the road to me. So, as we all know, well, maybe as we all maybe don't know, but just to inform you guys, the current combination strategy for this track is, let me switch to my switch capture, is this combo right here. King Boo rocking the Ink Striker with roller tires and the paper glider. But I realized that King Boo is in a weight class, or shares a weight class with 4 other characters. So that makes, is that Splat Buggy? What am I doing? I don't even know. Sure. Splat Buggy, Ink Striker. Honestly, don't even remember. Maybe that's why I've been messing up my time trials early on, because I was using the Splat Buggy instead of the Ink Striker. Let me check my hang on, let me check the full-blown website, just because I'm like lost. Yeah, okay, you're right, it is Ink Striker. So hang on, we're gonna, yeah, I don't know how it landed on that vehicle. Okay, it was supposed to be that one. I think it was just a misclick, but regardless. Okay, Ink Striker with King Boo. We're off to a great start, guys. We are off to a great start. Okay, King Boo, Ink Striker, yes, Azure Roller, and Paper Glider. But like I said, King Boo shares a weight class, or just a character class, with 4 other characters. So what I think I want to do, is maybe spend one day with each character in the weight class. Let me know if you guys like the idea. So King Boo shares a weight class with, it's King Boo, obviously, Rosalina, Pauline, and then both links. So that makes 5. Obviously we're streaming for 6 days, but like for the first 5 days, like, you know, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Maybe we can use one of each of these characters potentially. We could use Rosalina one day, King Boo another day, Pauline another day, and then Link 1 and Link 2 on 2 different days. So I think I think I might go for like a random generator and see how and see which one of those characters we can get today, right? Does that sound good to you guys? Or would you guys rather pick which character I rock with for today? I could put it into a poll as well, just to see who you guys want me to see me play as. Maybe we can do that. Maybe I could set it to a poll. King Boo is the best one there. I'm not doing Isabel lazy just because Isabel's not in the weight class. So didn't know Pauline shared the same weight as a literal ghost. Today I remember Pauline is in the King Boo weight class. Neat. All right, let's do a poll for today, and then we will and then maybe we'll just do that going forward. All right. So I think we'll do one a day, just to spread it, you know, just to make things a little bit interesting, spread it across all the weight classes, or not all the weight classes, but spread it across all the characters in the weight class. You know, keep streams a little fresh, a little interesting. So whoever we play today, we won't play the until maybe Saturday. And then, yeah, because there are 6 days, so we'll play them each, maybe one day a week, and then Saturday, the last day, which again might be shortened just because I forgot I had an obligation going on Saturday. So we could just play whoever I guess the more popular one is. King Boo being bigger may make it slightly harder to learn the lines due to less visibility. Well, we will see what the what everybody wants. Here we go. Everybody in that weight class is in. If Link somehow wins, which I doubt he will win, then I will pick between one of the 2 links. Variety is key. Variety is indeed key, and we're not gonna have a lot of variety with you know, for the next couple of months, because we will be doing exclusively Mario Kart as we lead up to Mario Kart for the Switch 2. Possibly with the exception of the birthday stream in May, but besides that, it will probably be exclusively everyone, or exclusively Mario Kart. So let's go. King Boo being bigger may make it slightly harder to learn the lines. Yep. I'd like to inform that you have a 3-day break Thursday, Friday, Saturday because I'm going on a trip. Fair enough, but King Boo is cool. Cats, what's good? Welcome to the stream. Good evening, gaming everyone. Just wanted to show on the stream again. I guess theoretically what I could do is I can just switch. I could just do like 2 days for Rosa, 2 days for King Boo, and 2 days for Pauline, and then just scrap Link. Like, do we really need to play as Link? You know, on 2 of the days we could, but you know, I think more of you guys prefer King Boo, Rosalina, and Pauline than Link. But I could be wrong. I could also be wrong. Maybe there are some crazy Link fans over here that would want to see me race as Link for a day or 2 during the series as well. I don't know. It does look like King Boo is going to win this one, so we will rock with probably rock with King Boo. I think I have them ranked as Rosa, King Boo, Pauline, Link, just how much I like them. That makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, I agree. I do like Breath of the Wild Link. He's kind of cool. But yeah, compared to the other Mario cast, I guess, and because 6 days, yeah, I guess maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do each character, each of the Mario characters. We'll give them 2 days. So okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right, well, let's end this poll. King Boo's gonna win. Poor Link. How's Link doing in the Smash Brothers poll right now? Apparently he's losing. I haven't checked, but he might be losing. Rosa almost won that one, so maybe we'll do Rosa tomorrow if, you know, we'll see how that goes. So that's what we're rocking today. All right, Mount Wario, of course. 200cc is what we're on. We check the online ghosts. As you can see, we have, here's our top 10. 10th worldwide, obviously, is what we are aiming for. Am I going to get it? I mean, I hope, maybe. Like, realistically, I don't think so. But again, if I just use that mentality to believe that I can get there, then maybe I will. Hey guys, I won't be able to chat, but I'll be watching, cheering you on, Gabe. Thank you, NASCAR. I appreciate that. Means the world. Hope you enjoy the stream regardless. Let's go. 17 likes. Love to see it. 20 likes and we will get the rave command going. All right, so S is our 10th with 159.7. Then Alpha, then Vincent, then Grace, then Lassiu, then SV, then Blazin, 4 laps to win, Technical, and Alberto the GOAT at number 1 with a 114.991. Viva España and Alberto. For real. Oh, stars. You're too kind. You're too sweet. Thank you so much. £2 just as a confident boost. My goodness. Thank you so much, stars. That really warms my heart. You'll love to see it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's so kind of you. So kind. I appreciate the confidence boost. I'm looking forward to this. 6 days. It's going to be a tough 6 days. There's going to be some highs and there's going to be some lows, but it'll be, you know, it'll be interesting. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Raven, I missed you. I missed Raven chatting, but what's up, Raven? Thanks for stopping by as well. W's, of course. You met 4 laps at a land tournament. I could see that. Fair enough. Seems like a chill guy based on his me alone. But yeah, so that's the top 10. Then we got the people in my friend list. Bird Up, so aka Professor Shy Guy, the best amongst all of us on this track. 116.8, Blaster with a 117, Maybelline with a 121, Rosalina with a 122, Bumblebee over here with a 123. I don't know who Yoga is, 125. Flat Stanley's got a 125. I don't know GWallPro. I don't know this dude. EJ 127, I think. I don't know. And then there's me, 129. And then there's other people down here. We see Syneva, we see Ray, we see Orange Corn, we see V, we see Rogue, and it's pretty much everybody. All right. Very interesting. But yeah, so my time, pretty rough. That's why I said literally today, I think I could probably beat it. We'll do a quick showcase of what I was able to do. This was kind of embarrassing. This is literally the combo I've used on all 96 tracks in this game. Just because I was too stubborn to break away from the Market 8 Wii U meta. So don't mind me. So I was like, we'll just watch this to make fun of it, but we'll see what happens. Can you add Subway Surfer slime videos? I didn't know slime videos and jingling keys. I don't even know what those are. I thought it was just Subway Surfers. There's more. All right, so these are archaic strats. Oh my lord, that is dude, at least you know the Splatoon, like you know it's been a while when I'm rocking the Splatoon me costume. That's kind of a vibe. Do we pull off the shortcut? Maybe. Oh no. Oh, we do. Okay, I thought I was gonna. Also, my coin collecting is at an all-time high, guys. This is 2017 me. So this is not reminiscent of my skills of today. I was a mere, what, 17 or 18 years old, if not 17, completing this time trial. Probably 17 going on 18. Lovely trick. Do we use the shortcut? We absolutely do. No tricking. Love to see it. Okay, 5 coins. Love that. We kind of made it through the tree section rather fine. All right. Good low speed. How do we do there? Okay, we pretty much break entirely. That's probably what I will be doing today anyways. Those strats will probably not change. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. we will drift into the canyon, or into the, the ski jumping area, which ski jumping is one of my favorite Winter Olympic sports to watch, by the way. That's unrelated, but still. And then our last mushroom was there. There's how you get a 129 on Mount Wario, guys. Brud, what's good? Welcome to the stream, sir. And Mushroom Pocket. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. 132 kind of cooking. All right, now we'll watch an actual time. We'll watch number 10 worldwide. We will watch number 10 worldwide. I forgot that was my nickname. I don't remember what your nickname was, Fire Yoshi. I downloaded Shy Guys Time too, just cause. But we'll watch 10th worldwide. Who has obviously a much better time? Rosa and the Ink Striker with Azure Roller and the Paper Glider. So we will see how they do. All right, let's learn that it literally Wii U combo vibes. For real. You watched this before. It's very funny. Banger run. Banger. I know. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you no coin run. Oh, let's go. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let's watch the actual 10th worldwide and see what we can study from this. Study from this time. Okay. Hang on. So I know they use the mushroom at the start. Okay. So mushroom at the start, that looks like a standard trick. So a couple of soft drifts, you get the 3 coins. I can't do that trick at all, but you get that trick and you're at 8 coins. So that's the goal for lap 1. Seems like a super mini turbo into just a standard mini turbo. You use your mushroom here, no trick off the ramp. You can get 10 coins there. A 2-hop drift, let go of your mini turbo, drift into that ramp, trick on the leftmost one, get a trick there while your glider's still intact. Drift, let go, and I'm gonna run into the wall so many times I try that. All right, standard trick, maybe a down trick, I don't even know. A slight drift over there, and then a little drift adjustment, and then we have motion glider to get to the far right. Hopefully avoid all the trees once you're on the far right. And then jump over, oh no, trick over, but jump over the thing. All right, do a slight drift, no mini turbo, and then 2 drift mini turbos in a row. 2 tricks and then a drift on the bumps, and then you take the third, do 3 boosts before doing a motion glider and hopping, and then you just do a slight drift and you release the mini turbo at the top of the mountain and you're good. The Kusan slide. What kind of nonsense are we talking? No, I know what you're talking about. Except I don't remember exactly what the Kusan slide was because I watched Shortcuts Mr. Video, the pro guide, and I remember when he got to that part, but I don't remember what he said because I was too busy trying to retain the knowledge from all the other types of drifts and all that. Going into lap 2, going to lap 2, you can do a trick instead of charging mini turbo. The trick is faster, but less consistent. Okay. Thinking a trick instead of charging mini turbo. The trick is faster, but less consistent. That's why I assume is less consistent. Do the trick because I feel like I'm hitting the wall all the time, but you know, it is what it is. Different 10th worldwide. Yeah, I assume the 10th worldwide I think has changed a couple of times between when I was ideating this run and today, but you know, it is what it is. I'm already lost 2 limoncello, but I got 6 days ahead of me of this. So it'll be interesting. But I also have Alberto's run pulled up just on the side on YouTube, just so I can, you know, refer to that. I don't know how smart it is to refer to the GOAT when just trying beginner / pro-ish strats, but I mean, really the only like high quality run I could find at the moment. So I'm gonna watch this one more time just to see how this goes. And remember, this is 10th worldwide. This is 10th. This isn't even the world record. We didn't even bother to watch the world record. All right. So let's see. Go for the 3 coins. Okay, we do those. Grab those 8. And then a little bit of that. Slight drift into that. Get a good trick going. Yeah, see, the tough thing with this track is it's short, you know, a minute 14, a minute 15, if, you know, at an elite level, but it's all new. Like, there's nothing repeats. So it's all new things you have to learn for the entirety of the minute 15, or, you know, what, probably like minute 19 at least, that I'll be going for, hopefully within these 6 days. But yeah, just all new things. It'll be tough. This part I'm nervous for, obviously. We'll just have to see what happens there. Got 2 tricks, drift. Yep. 3 boost panels before, you know, going for that little short hop. Attempting motion glider at that point in time, and doing a little bit of that. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. I know Shy Guy mentioned he has another lap 1 shot, so we'll just watch his lap 1 to see. I think he takes the top route, which I think was like the previous route before Alberto decided to change the meta and go outside for coins lap 1, as far as I know. Oh, I decided to race the ghost. My bad. The heck am I doing? I thought I was on view ghosts as opposed to race against ghosts, but I think every time it kicks you out, it just defaults to the race against ghosts. So we'll watch his lap 1 just so I could get a feel for it too. I think I'm gonna stick for the going wide for the coins route, just because that's kind of what I've been practicing going into this stream. But we'll see. So obviously mushroom at the start's nice, so there's really only 2 stream spots I have to worry about. That part's obviously gonna be tough, but yeah, so instead of getting a trick, he just goes there and no tricks off that ramp, and then just decides to go for there. Fire Yoshi with the $2 dono. Says you got this. Thank you. I appreciate that, Fire Yoshi. Means the world. Don't stress yourself out. You got this. I mean, that's the plan. We're just trying to see how we can do. Like I said, it's day 1, so it's not like if we get nothing crazy of note, if we don't get anything crazy of note, it's just day 1. We have 5 more days of this, so it's like, you know, today's just all about like kind of learning everything. So that's another option I can do, is, you know, take the route like that. I think being suspended in the air like that might be a slight issue to me, but at least for me, but that is an option as well. I think I do want to try, though, to go out wide for the 8 coins, and we'll just see what happens. Oh, 21 likes. Let's go. All you need to do is copy their home. I know, right? Just copy the 10th worldwide ghost. You know, just copy the 10th worldwide ghost. Nothing special. Ay. Oh man, let's go. Oh man. But I appreciate that, Fire Yoshi. Thank you so much. Take it one step at a time, of course. Better grab some Ben and Baber and add time slots for every second. I know, right? Trust me, you have no idea how many like times I've been watching both 10th place and Alberto's Mount Wario runs, Lemon Trello. Trust me, you got no idea. Okay. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Just follow its inputs. I know, just input, like, copy the inputs. I'm gonna go with some solo time trials first. I think I'm just gonna solo race it. I do like to race without ghosts. So I think for the time being, just to you know, not stress myself out with the prospect of the ghost just flying ahead of me, I think I'm just going to go with some solos, and let's actually get racing. See what happens. Did a few NITA time trials, otherwise I never really cared about them. Not sure what that means, but respect. I feel that. So softer fear is gonna be tricky with King Boo, but we got to get 3 coins here, and then we missed that one. But if I break drift a little bit, we get those coins. I don't think a purple mini turbo is probably not the vibe. But oh, that was rough. Okay, well, I mean, we were sub 20 at that point. I guess we'll just kind of follow through the rest of the track, see what happens. So I'm supposed to like take 2 hops. I think I'm supposed to mini turbo at that point as well. All right, let me restart that. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to just mini turbo. Oh no, item. Okay, I got you. Go stress me out, so I race solos. Fair enough. But Mushroom off the start. Kind of a vibe. Missed the 3 coins. You love to see it. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I'm really missing all the coins here. It's not on purpose, guys. I'm sorry. Okay. Going out wide. Then we, oh gosh. Somehow made that. Sub 19. We take those. Oh, okay. Didn't let me drift or get the mini turbo. That's fine. I don't even, oh, I do think you're supposed to trick there. Okay. Okay. Interesting. All right. We're going to take it through to see how it all goes. Get a feel for the track in general. So I believe this is a normal trick. You know, so you don't have to do anything too crazy. For some reason I can't align myself to get that coin, but I'll worry about that later. I feel like starting that second mini turbo gets me at least so soon after. Ooh, 18. All right, not bad. All right, there we go. All right, didn't soft drift there. I'm telling you, the toughest thing about this track for me is going to be all the soft drifts. I'm just not used to soft drifting. So for high level players, this might be a somewhat cringe watch the first couple of days while I learn to soft drift. But it's just, I'm telling you, with like 8 years of this game, you know, I've never like really cared for it or done it ever. But I can motion glide a little bit at least, and you know, run into the tree. No, we got to get in here. We got to go in here. We got to go in here, and then we got to drift somehow in between there, and then get out of here, and then so we got to take that path, but obviously it's got to be a lot faster than that. Trick boost. Okay, somehow. All right, so okay. Oh, that could be better. Okay. Now if we were at full speed, all right, 2 tricks and a drift, and then something like that. All right. Then 3 of these. Oh, wrong way. Wrong way. All right, motion glide this bad boy. We're still getting time worse than our 129. I'm not going to finish this, but something like that. And we put it all together. Man. I only raced my goal since Sky Sun 150 because I was trying to get under 2 minutes. Respect, Fire Yoshi. Respect. The beautiful thing about this track is I'm also so bad in this game at getting the maximum startup boost, but you don't have to with this time trial. You just use your mushrooms. So I can press A as late as I want until the 2 counter while still getting the startup boost and just use my mushroom immediately. Does not matter, and I love it. I will say that is the one thing I'm looking forward to. I don't know why I did that type of trick. It was just the only thing I can do at the time, but you know what, it is what it is, and we're gonna run into that. I feel like that's what happens all the time. I attempt to what do you call it? I believe that's kind of what happens when I try to my gosh. Well, I mean, it's past now. It's like, I'm telling you guys, 200cc goes too fast that when I'm starting a thought and by the time I finish the thought on the thing I'm talking about, I'm like 2 laps beyond where I'm like was originally coming up with my thought. So, and for some reason that part is going to be interesting as well. Are there soft drifts? I didn't use any soft drifting in my run. I think the soft drifting is most frequent on lap 1, and I think maybe the first turn of lap 2 before the glider. But then again, without seeing anyone's inputs, without like seeing anyone's inputs in the, you know, with no input reader, for any of the Mark 8 road records, it's kind of hard to tell. You just kind of have to know, like, you know, if the drift looks like it's coming out fast, then like the soft drifting might be the way to go. But oh, that's a rip. So 125 on Wildwoods, nicely done, stars. I keep burning out way too much. Yeah, that happens. That tends to happen as well. Okay. Those 3 coins would be a tough one to get. And then is that the type of trick I'm supposed to use? Which direction did I press with that trick? It's like, that's the one thing that confuses me about like Alberto's record and S's record, is that like I didn't go off the ramp there. I should have gone off the ramp. That's one thing that confused me, is that one specific trick, while they're still drifting to the right, but are still able to trick out to the left, so they can go and get those coins out wide, which is obviously what I'm trying to do as well, but a lot harder. All right, the soft drift was a little too soft at that point. Oh, if I run into the snow, it'll make it a little bit easier to get the... Oh, never mind. Orange mini turbo. Into this. Okay, that one we were off. Like, we were literally off the ramp. You got to go inside the ramp there to try to, yeah, to try to do that. Okay. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, whatever you gotta do on this ramp. Boom. And then, like, you'll get these ones. Neutral trick and let the momentum of the drift carry them back into the racing line. That's possible. You could be right. Never heard of a neutral trick before, but... And that wasn't even in the pro guide that I watched from Mr. Cat of Short. I do neutral trick. That means I gotta let go of the analog stick. I guess for maybe a split second while tricking. Oh, interesting. Interesting. At least the song is a vibe. That's fair. Yeah, at least the song is a vibe, Brits. At least the song is a vibe. All right. It's too bad we only get to hear like the first 10 seconds of it before I gotta restart. All right. I guess for me, I guess it wouldn't really matter if I get those coins or not. Or at least, if I get all the coins or not. Ooh, 18.2 is not bad. That one I need the mini turbo to get on that one. No! That one I need the mini turbo. Because then that'll happen. Yeah. Vibe indeed. Vibe indeed, Lila. Vibe indeed. More so, I think today's stream, I'm more so just, I think I'm going to try my best to just learn the first lap. Oh, that was pretty good. That was low-key pretty good. Okay. Like, I think maybe that's the priority, is just to kind of get the first lap down. See if I could get a time that creeps into the 17s. Because that would be legendary. Don't need to drift into that glider. I'll have to rewatch the times again to see how necessary it is versus not. All right, I'm ready. Oh, okay. I mean, I had to realign before getting that trick, but hey, it is what it is. I mean, if I can get all the coins. 18.3. No! Look at King Boo go. Yeah, let me take a look at what Mr. Berto does. Just to see. Hang on, I'm watching a video. Okay, drifts. Okay, it does seem like he does a drift mini turbo trick off that glider. Drift. Yeah, he does hold his... Looks like, I mean, it's Alberto we're talking about here, so this dude's like leagues above everybody else, but drift mini turbo and then does his thing. So, okay, I would need to somehow get the mini turbo out at that point. All right. There we go. Oh. Amazing. GameCube controller, wondering because you have motion controls. I decided to make the switch literally today after watching one of Shortcat's videos in his pro guide. I was like, you know what? If I can use motion glider without the motion on a GameCube controller, I'm gonna do that. And because you know what? I guess I figured I'd adapt to the glider life, the motion life, without, and you know, and having to do it without motion seems like somewhat of a cheat code. So the only thing that's kind of hurting right now is my pointer finger on the Z button, because the Z button is more optimal to use for drifting as opposed to the R button. But but the Z button hurts. Oh man. So yeah, GameCube controller. I kind of like it so far. Brings me back to the DK Mountain days of Mario Kart Wii. You know? Good times. Another 18.4. Yeah, that's a tough place to get a mini turbo out there. And then, yeah, I mean, I haven't even looked at this section yet. I mean, we watched it a couple times, but I already forgot kind of what you have to do here. Oh. And just kind of, you know, motion glide your way down. Kind of, you know, I'd have to find a way to get in between that tree, but then you just kind of get in between that tree, yada yada yada. All right, and then it's like a no drift. Or, yeah, then drift, and then you just kind of have to try and drift and all that sort of stuff. Having the motion cheat feels nice, but I prefer having my shake tricks. Yeah, no, I assume that when I, you know, this is like an exclusively time trial thing, Sinevo, but, you know, once I go back to like playing online with people or just, you know, playing like for fun in any ways, then I will 100% go back to the Pro controller. Like, I like the Pro controller better as a controller option. But you know, the ease of being able to just use the GameCube controller, to just have motion glider cheats is beautiful. So I do like that. I do like that about it. Yeah, so it's not a permanent switch. It's literally just for this time trials. It's just for this time trial session that I will be using the GameCube controller. I'm too used to playing this game with the Pro controller. Like, I also contemplated doing the pause method. I didn't realize that high level players will pause their time trials to switch from button controls to motion controls right after going off a glider, to be able to enable the motion glider. I didn't realize that was legal in time trials, that you can do that. So I contemplated doing that as well, but I still think I would struggle to do the motion glider with actual motion on the Pro controller. Because, you know, by trying it, it was not looking too good. So that's why I just decided to do GameCube for now. So yeah. All right. Here we go. Or trick, but you know, we're just gonna go ahead anyway. Oh, I didn't even get an orange. I don't even know if you need an orange there. Straight up. Give me another, probably 18. I mean, we're doing good getting these 18s, but you know, a 70 would be beautiful. I think you could be right, Sineva. I haven't looked into that, because using the stick is part of using motion controls. It's like the stick plus the motion of the controller. The tree section will be a pain, Fire Yoshi, although that's not even the part I'm worried about the most. The part I'm worried about is the slalom section. Or just like the alpine section. I'm not even trying to remember. I forgot the name of the little bumps. I guess the slalom section is right what I'm referring to, the places with the unbelievably sharp drifts. I forgot the sport where you go just back and forth with the little bumpy snow hills. That has its own name to it, where you go back and forth. But no, the part right before that, just all the twists and turns. But you're right. No, the tree section does look painful. All right, I gotta stop that habit, of course. Moguls. I might be. I think I am talking about moguls. I think. Yeah, I think I am. Oh, you're so right, Blast. I didn't realize you can hold the item button. That's insane. Okay, you just hold the item button before the race starts. Oh. A frame one mushroom, just all. You learn something new every day. I did not even know that. You hold the L button and you can just mushroom like that. That's insane. Oh, wow. I was today years old when I knew that. Oh, man. The amount of times I just have to try my best to time it. Holy cow. Nah, I like what Varioshi's saying. NES controller. To time trial this track. That'd be a challenge, huh? Oh, yeah. You only get A, B in the directional pads. My God. That's pretty much all you need. That's all you need. Accelerate. Oh, you don't even need. Nah. Just map the map the A button to items, the B button to drifting, the directional pads to steering, turn on auto accelerate, and you'll be good. You'll be good. That actually would work. I think that would actually work. You can legit play this game with an NES controller. With that, in that instance. Ugh. Poor turn. TV remote and N64 controller for this. Keyboard and mouse, says Sineva. Nah, that look. No. Dude, I can't keyboard and mouse to save my life. The one thing I did keyboard mouse for, well, I didn't even do anything keyboard mouse, but back when I was living in the first apartment in like the 2023, early 2024 days, when Mizu like moved in with us for the last like couple of months, he had me play a round of Rainbow Six Siege on his PC because he's like, I think he's like a semi-pro Rainbow Six player or something. Like he's legitimately good and ranked in that game. And he had me do a round on it. I think just like against bots or whatever. And I was like, Mizu, I got no idea what I'm doing. I don't know how to turn the camera with a freaking camera. Like drag, click, and then use, I don't know, WASD or any of the other like keyboard buttons to do anything on the on his PC. I was like, Mizu, I'm struggling, my dude. So I have not grown up keyboard mouse at all. I just don't know anything keyboard mouse related. I do. Varyoshi does have the N64 controller. I do not. I don't have any of the specialty controllers, unfortunately. I do plan on getting the GameCube one though. Once Switch 2 comes out. Okay, I missed all those, but we're just gonna keep going just for experience sake. Let's see. Okay, 18 again. But we got the drift there. Gonna get the mini turbo, that's fine. But yeah, I don't have any of the specialty controllers. I don't have an NES online controller, SNES, or N64. So when I do next week, when I start my 100% Mario Kart marathon leading up to Mario Kart World, I will just be playing them with Pro Controller. I would just be playing them with Pro Controller. Xbox Duke controller would be brutal. I've never actually held a Duke controller, Lila, but I can imagine that would be probably painful. Wiimote and nunchuck. I know some very top level Mario Kart Wii players use Wiimote nunchuck, but I never did. I stuck with the GameCube controller. Stuck with the GameCube. Can you play this on an Atari 2600? Probably not without modding. Katrina, probably not without modding. Smart fridge. Imagine playing Mario Kart Tour on your smart fridge with that vertical screen. I can imagine it's possible. Might have to figure something out there. On a wooden slab. I grew up with a controller. Just have to use it for every game that's not stuff like strategy. That's fair. I can't keyboard mouse at all. I feel that one stars. Never played any game that requires keyboard and mouse. I definitely prefer controller. Same, Varyoshi. Same. Okay, why can I not get these coins all of a sudden? Funny thing, I spent a good amount of money on a keyboard and mouse, but I actually don't have a real use for that. I think I told you guys the story about how my freshman year of college, I won a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tournament, like, you know, for the gaming club in my college. And I won like a keyboard and mouse, like a gaming keyboard and a gaming mouse, whatever. But I have not used them, and like a massive mouse pad. I haven't used them since freshman year because I mean, I don't have a PC. I don't have like a PC to, you know, to be able to use them. I really actually prefer, I've grown to actually prefer a trackpad over a mouse on my laptop, just because of how I don't know, just how used I am to a laptop with a trackpad. But I still have, yeah, a decently good I still have a decently good keyboard and mouse just in the back in one of my storage units from the Mario Kart tournament that I won. But you know, I don't anticipate using those until I you know, buy a PC or something. But that's not, a PC is not high on the priority list. A PC is not high on the priority list. But those controllers will maybe one day have a use. Oof. My hands were 100% made for a controller. Nice. Yeah, I think I agree too, Lila. I used to play zombie shooters with the keyboard and mouse on Steam. I imagine. Yeah, I mean, lots of good stuff on Steam. I can totally see that for real. I wonder if World can be played with mouse controls. Maybe. Would be interesting. I'm okay on a keyboard and mouse, but feels much better to use a standard controller. My favorite being the PS5 DualSense. I know, my freaking Escape has, and T-Main actually, both have PS5s, and those controllers are beautiful. Savage Jack, what's good, Savage Jack? Appreciate you coming through. Current PB is a 129. I have not improved on this time since 2017. Like since probably like the first week of 2017 when this game came out, or the first week of this game coming out in 2017. So right now I'm just kind of like learning the track in a way, at least learning this first lap more, and then maybe towards the end of the stream in about like an hour and a half or so, I will actually do a time and just get my old time out of the way, or an hour into the stream. We're already an hour into the stream, really? Wow, it really does not. Wow, we're an hour into the stream. Wow, it really doesn't feel like it. My goodness. See, you guys doing such a good job keeping me entertained. You know, as I time trial this exact same track over and over again, and hopefully I'm keeping you guys entertained kind of as well, despite restarting after every 5 seconds. So, yeah. Oh my goodness, that's crazy though. Hey, 3 coins, would you look at that? Okay, neutral trick. I think that's a neutral trick. We got 1 coin, that doesn't really help, but that's okay. Wishing we keep drifting. That's such a wide drift. All right, yellow mini turbo. Ay, ay, ay. All right, mushroom cut. You keeping us entertained, Gabe? Smiley face. Thank you, Rich. Stream has been very entertaining. Thank you, Fire Yoshi. Respect. Respect. Par for the course. I feel that one, Professor Shy Guy. I feel that one. Not the first time I watched a speedrun attempt stream. Yeah, but then again, at the same time, I feel like Mario Kart speedruns are much different compared to, you know, like any percent like full game speedruns or stuff like that. You know, if you're watching like a Super Mario 64 speedrun or whatever, I would imagine, I mean, they maybe go a minute or 2 before resetting. I can imagine that that they would, you know, if they fail the Lactu skip, they would reset, or if they fail like LBOJ, they would probably, you know, restart or something like that. You know, stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, but Mario Kart tracks is a lot different because, like, especially on 200cc like this, I have a trick I have to do right here. Soft drift and get these 3 coins, which I did not get. So now I gotta restart. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh. Some of these failed attempts are funny, mainly the ones where you flub the jump at the end of lap 1. Yeah. That one I'm just trying to, that one I didn't even get the frame 1 attempt. We'll just keep going, see how we do. You know, rake drift our way through those 4 coins just because, you know, I mean, the run's dead, but we're just gonna go. So you gotta, you know, drift tight. And then I went off the ramp. And then we went off the ramp. Mount Wario's learning is Gabe. Oh, you just kind of, okay. Well, if you did the whole thing backwards, you should have said Wario Mount. Wario Mount learning is Gabe, right? Gabe is learning Mount Wario. Wario Mount learning is Gabe. Yeah, I mean, you messed up, Ritz. I don't know what to tell you. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. Oh, no mini turbo. Okay, whatever. Yeah, okay, something like that. Something like that. Something like that. Mount Wario is learning from me. Yeah, that's the plan. It's learning from me. All right, come on now. Frame 1. All right. Ooh, that was a harsh one. That should be that has to be a second soft drift. What am I doing? Practice makes perfect, or at least you'll get incrementally better attempt after attempt. Yeah, I know. In order to be able to make your way into the worldwide top 10s, you're gonna have to spend maybe like, you know, hundreds, I would assume, of hours, or maybe just a couple dozen if you're really good at the game already. But you know, someone like me who I like to think I am pretty darn good at the game, but are new to a lot of the advanced techniques. Like, you know, 15 to 20 hours that these 6 days are going to provide are just not going to cut it. They just aren't. But we're going to still, you know, try our best to get some level of improvement. Exactly, right? This is day 1 of 6. Day 1 of 6. We will see improvement, I hope, at some point. I do want to avenge the DK. I do want to avenge the DK Mountain demons from Mario Kart Wii, because as much as you guys enjoyed me time trialing DK Mountain on Mario Kart Wii back in like the 2017, 2018 days, the one thing that I was just never able to do when time trialing DK Mountain was actually get a PB. All the PBs, and I got a lot of PBs, but all the PBs I ever got on that track were all off stream, including my 159 that I got. I never actually PB'd on stream despite all the times I did stream that game. So I'm hoping this series of streams are different. Well, I mean, it's guaranteed to be different. I can, like I said, I can beat my 129, no problem. My 129 is just, you know, outdated, obviously, with a old school Wii U meta combo. But yeah, I was never able to actually PB on the DK Mountain streams at all. I would finish times, but they would never beat PBs. So that's hopefully going to change with this. We'll see what happens. It just takes time. It took me a day to get 159 Sky on Sunday, and that's still over 6 seconds from the world record. Fair enough. Fair enough, Fire Yoshi. But shout out to you for getting the sub 2 on that track. You're definitely better than me in 200. I don't know about that one, Sign Eva, but I appreciate that. Means the world. I was trying my best. Then again, I did just play a lot of worldwides with you guys on 200cc to, you know, with every single character and to see how I can do. So we ain't getting the sharp drift. Ain't getting the sharp drift there. All right, here we go. But yeah. Ugh. This first turn is always going to be such a problem. If I get top 10, I will dedicate a lot of my time onto... Oh, if I get top 10, you will dedicate a lot of your time onto Rainbow Road 200cc. You're 1 second off the top 10. Okay. I mean, so maybe you won't, you might not have to. I'm going to try my best to see how far I can get. My goal right now is just a sub 120. Which I do think is doable if I can apply all these, you know, techniques and stuff into one, into one good run. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. 22 likes. Let's go, Katrina. Let's go. Is there one track you think you could get a road record on? Are you talking about this game in particular or any Mario Kart game? I guess really when it comes to it, I think the only games where I can feasibly get a road world record on is either Wii or 8 Deluxe, or honestly maybe even 8 Wii U. Honestly, I don't think I was that bad at fire hopping in demon sliding on 8 Wii U. Like those, I didn't necessarily like those tricks, but those tricks are so much simpler than all of these ones, like Kusan slide and motion glider, or Genzua glider for some tracks, even all of that. Like, you know, I never thought I would miss the days of fire hopping and demon sliding, but you know. So I honestly think I maybe have a better chance of getting a Mario Kart 8 Wii U world record as opposed to an 8 Deluxe world record, because I did spend a lot of time trialing Mario Kart 8 Wii U, believe it or not. I don't know if it's still on my channel, but I used to have a series called like I don't honestly remember what, but it was like a going for world record type of series where I would, you know, I would just post videos of like, you know, my 10 best like improvements or anything. From those times. So yeah, I don't know. He says from any Mario Kart game. Any Mario Kart game. Is there one track you think you could get a world record on? I mean, you know, realistically, I think the best chance for me is obviously DK Mountain on Mario Kart Wii, just because I know the strategies on that track. There's just a lot of luck involved with like the glitch. I mean, obviously you can improve your odds depending on your alignment when you use your mushroom and all that sort of stuff for the glitch on that track, but it's just, it feels like luck with, you know, being able to, with how good your glitch recoveries have to be, how good the bridge is going to be on that track, the ending bridge and all of that. So the only strategy I need to change if I were to ever go back to DK Mountain Mario Kart Wii would be right before the glitch, like on that big turn on towards the bottom of the mountain, instead of just going for a wheelie strat, like for the, you know, shift and wheelie direction strat, I would have to go for a soft drift there and actually do that one soft drift, like to cancel my wheelie and go for a soft drift to then align myself going to the glitch so I can get like a mini turbo boost at that point. That's the one strat I would have to adapt if I were to go back to DK Mountain time trials. But I would say the tracks I have the best chance in to get a world record. It's a good one. In Mario Kart 8 Wii U, I used to time trial a lot of Big Blue, believe it or not. And I don't remember if it was 150 or 200cc Big Blue, but I had a time that was just a couple of seconds from top 10, if not the world record itself. So I think if I actually gave it my all on Mario Kart 8 Wii U Big Blue, I feel like I could actually get a worldwide top 10 time on that track. Okay, this strat is wrong. I need to see what they do after the coins on lap 1 again, just to get a sense of what's going on. So I do think that would probably be my best possible track. Okay, so they get the coins and then, okay, they go for an immediate drift, but they hold right until there and then get the orange mini turbo. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Time trial is 200. You could be right. Then maybe it was 150. Maybe it was 150 Big Blue. It was Big Blue then. You could be right. I do think you are right. Yeah, maybe it was just 150 Big Blue then. I do think you're right. 200cc time trial not being a thing. So you gotta start the main turbo here and then put it all the way back and then. Okay, so something like that's sort of the strat that you gotta do, and then something like that. Oh, 269 again, close to the 17. No, we're not gonna get the trick there. 200cc was that later down the line, but yeah, I don't think I had time trials. Other tracks that I can do. Other tracks that I can potentially do. I would really have to think about it. Mario Kart Wii, I feel like if I can Mario Kart Wii is by far my most experienced game. Like, I'm most comfortable with Mario Kart Wii. That would be the one game where if I were to time trial a track for 6 days, and if a Mario Kart Wii track had won, with the exception of Mushroom Gorge, the one that made its way to the finals, I do think I could break into the worldwide top 10 for whatever track I dedicate myself to, if a Mario Kart Wii track that wasn't Mushroom Gorge No Glitch had won. So it would just have to depend. But as for a straight out world record, I don't know. All the world records in Mario Kart Wii are so optimized that I don't know if I can break any of them. There was a brief stint where I was time trialing Shy Guy Beach on Mario Kart Wii, and I think I brought my time down to like a 124 at one point. So that was pretty solid, since the world record's like a 121, I believe, on that track. Trying to remember what else. What other tracks do I think I could give myself a chance in? Have to think about it. A lot of base game tracks are really complicated. Base game. I mean, Nitro tracks from Wii are really complicated. That might honestly be it. I don't think I have the skills to do any Nitro track in that game. I can maybe attempt Peach Beach No Glitch. I know that one's super optimized. I could try my hand at Luigi Circuit again. I don't know. I like the simple tracks because I like the illusion of me being close to the world record, just because the tracks are so short and so simple. Other tracks I'm thinking of, like, Grumble Volcano No Glitch is a pain. Maple Trio No Glitch is a pain. No One's Catching Demon. Koopa Cape No Glitch is a pain. All Wii Nitro tracks are a pain. Just an absolute pain. But yeah, so I think, I don't know. I think I could maybe go for a Shy Guy Beach world record if I wanted to. I don't know why that track out of all the other ones. Like, I'm not even comfortable with a DK Mountain No Glitch world record. Logan's world record on that track from Wii is just unbelievable. In other games, though, I don't know. I would really have to just learn their techniques in other games. Like, I tried briefly time trialing 7. I really tried to time trial Maka Woohoo Glitch in 7 a lot, and I think I got a respectable time. I think I have like maybe a 107. I'd have to check once I get my 3DS back, but I think it might just be like 109 or something, but I think I might have a 107. Maybe it's like a 108 or 109. That was the one track I like out of all the others in Mario Kart 7. That was like the one track I really spent a lot of time. I don't know. I was really infatuated with Maka Woohoo Glitch. I'm not too sure. I don't know why. It was just I'd never understood the glitch of just jumping into a random lake in Maka Woo and then respawning. Okay, I need to focus on soft drifting so I can get by that turn. So yeah. I don't think I could get world record on Maka Woohoo Marker 7, but maybe if I applied some training, I can maybe get myself into the worldwide top 10. What else? DS, I can never get a world record on anything. I'm just, as much as I've watched like DS documentaries and DS world record histories and stuff like that, the amount of MK Dasher world records I've watched is a ton. So just way too many. Dude keeps setting world records left and right. I think he's also another Spanish dude. Spanish legends are always time trialing the scenes, taking over these games. But yeah, I've never been good at snaking or like PRBing in Mario Kart DS. Like I can try, but I've never been consistent or good at it. So I don't think I can set a world record in DS at all. My lord, I can't get a good turn from there at all for some reason. What else? Double dash, I think. I like double dash so much that I feel like I'd be willing to learn like the strat of like letting go of A to keep like the, you know, their version of snaking alive. I forgot what the term was for that, the double dash strat. But I feel like I like the game so much where I feel like I'd be willing to learn that strat just because, you know, it's so nostalgic for me. I don't think I have a chance in anything Super Circuit 64 or Super Mario Kart related in terms of setting a time trial world record. I did briefly time trial Super Circuit's Rainbow Road. But that's only because I really liked all the shortcuts in that game. But then I watched what the world record does, and they just did nothing but shortcuts on GBA Rainbow Road. So I was like, ooh, okay, I am a lot farther from that world record than I thought I was. 64, the only thing I feel like I can do is maybe tie a world record, like a world record that's tied at like 0.001 seconds for a lap. Like I think that's the only thing I do is maybe tie a flap world record on 64, but that's really about it. I don't think I could get a 3-lap world record just because I'm so not used to 64 shenanigans. And then super, yeah, it'd probably be more the same. I can't really do anything. So yeah. Honestly, I would honestly want to win double dash because the game is so, I know the game is a lot of fun. I really do like the game. Plus, I feel like it's got a cool, like, you know, just... I like that game is based off its vehicles. I like that game where the vehicles matter and the characters don't really matter. So it's like you can pick any small weight characters and just put them on the barrel train and like you'll be good. So if like you prefer Baby Mario, Baby Luigi, if you want to race as like Paratroopa, I think I raced as like Paratroopa and Toadette. But you can race as Toad, Diddy Kong, Bowser Jr. Like it really didn't matter. It really didn't matter. So that's what I like about Double Dash. So yeah, my bad. That's a long-winded answer to your question, Ritz. But like, as someone who's never set a world record in anything before, it's hard for me to say what I feel like I could get a world record in, just because me, you know, since I've never achieved a world record in anything, I don't think, you know, I don't have that mindset yet where I feel like I can get a world record. I'd have to change my mindset in a way to be like, okay, I can get a world record in something. And I think I briefly had that for DK Mountain, but again, that was before like Logan took over and pushed the track farther than I could ever reach. But yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'll bring. Maybe I'll do time trialing again for. Maybe I'll return to time trialing for Mario Kart World. Maybe I'll bring it back. Maybe I'll bring it back. Maybe I'll bring that back for Mario Kart World because I do kind of miss time trial. Like this is fun. I do really do. The thing is, I always feel nervous that like I said, I know you guys say you watch a lot of like speedrunning YouTubers and stuff like that. I don't know if speedrunning is the way I'd want the direction of this channel to go. So that's why I don't really do too much speedrunning content, even though I do really, really like it. But I don't know, maybe like during like off stream days or whatever, or times, I might take the time to speedrun like a Mario Kart World Track or something, depending on like what the meta, you know, for that game is and how difficult the strats are to learn there and all that. I don't know. I once had the road record for the youngest human alive. Lost it pretty quickly though. Yeah, every human has that road record for about, you know, 5 seconds or so, and then it's over. It's too bad we couldn't get our plaque for the, you know, at the time. I time trialed Fraps Snowling glitch in 64 WoW when I was in high school, but stopped when I broke the 30-second barrier. So at least 10 seconds off the road. I know. It's just insane. 64's road records are ridiculous. They're cool to see though. I've actually never, I don't think I've ever performed the Fraps Snowling 64 glitch. I don't know why. For some reason, I just can't get like the placement right for Fraps Snowling 64. Like, I'm more comfortable doing the Wario Stadium glitch. What are the glitches? I've even done the DK Jungle Parkway glitch. I've done the Mario Raceway glitch. The half lap glitch, not the full lap glitch. Okay, my drift didn't come out. That's fine. So yeah. Yeah, I assume Fraps Snowling's glitch is easier. You just have to like kind of know where to aim and just drive. Ritz is right. I could get a road record in live home circuit. I'll save it for when I 100% live home circuit. Maybe later in the year or something, or maybe next year if I, depending on how successful this 100% Mario Kart marathon is, maybe I'll do it again. Maybe I'll do it again, but with, like I said, all the other games I omitted, like the arcade games and Tour and Live Home Circuit, and then adding World to the mix as well. Man, I feel like I don't. How long do you guys think it would take to 100% World? I feel like it would take forever. Would it take longer or shorter than 7 if you include the 20,000 coin farming requirement? How long do you think it would take to 100% Mario Kart World? I feel like doing the tracks, maybe if there's only 30 tracks in the game, or I guess 32 with the cups and everything, maybe it wouldn't be too difficult. But if there's a knockout tour requirement too, obviously the free roam could take a little bit. But if you kind of like know where certain things are, you know where everything is in free roam, because you know for darn sure that they're gonna come out with guides for everything. They're gonna come out with guides for all the Peach medallions. They're gonna come out with guides for all the question blocks. They're gonna come out with guides for all the missions. So it's like soon enough we'll know where everything is in Mario Kart World. So 100%ing that part of it wouldn't necessarily be too tricky. So Corpsey, hello, I'm back with your personal time on this track. It's a 129 right now, so it's very abysmal, honestly. But I will set a PB today. What that PB will be, time will tell. My guess is maybe like a 124 or 123, and then we will go from there for the rest of the days. Guys, I'm going to bed. I have to wake up in like 5 hours because school waits. I hope I'll be able to watch another stream. Time to my word. Gabe goes live when it's 1 a.m. for me, so I don't know. Yeah, I apologize, Blaster. It's really one of the few times I'm able to stream, you know, in general. Hopefully sometime this week I can stream a little bit earlier and you can watch maybe, I don't know, it'll be like either 11 or midnight for you as opposed to 1 a.m. But hopefully you'll be able to catch the Friday night stream if, you know, if you don't have school on Saturday. But regardless, have a good one and thanks for stopping by. Less than marker 7. You could be right. You could be right. You're going 100% market road on day 1. No guides. I'm not sure if I'm going to do 100% Mario Kart Road day 1. Like, I think like June 5th is going to be an interesting day. I think what I'm going to do is film an unboxing video if I can get the Switch on June 5th. Post that. And then I think I'm going to do... And then I think I'm going to do a stream. With my brother and sister, hopefully if they're around, where we can play Mario Kart World together for the first time. just to get like all of our live reactions to it pretty much. And then maybe if I do the Saturday stream that next day, or no, June 5th is a Thursday. So maybe if so on Friday, maybe I can do more of a multi-hour long, like a longer stream, and maybe start going for 100% that day. Could be interesting. I don't know. I haven't decided what I want to do yet in terms of streaming Mario Kart World. I see the appeal in doing a 100% grind immediately. I'm usually kind of like that as well. Might seem impossible, I think, just because if they have coin emphasis. If you have to unlock vehicles, it seems like you have to unlock vehicles with coins. It seems like you have to unlock vehicles with coins. So depending on how, if there's a gold cart, if there's a gold standard cart, that is like 10 or 20,000 coins. That's obviously gonna be a pain to unlock in that game, even with being able to do 20 coins as opposed to 10 per race. That might be a pain. But we'll just have to see what happens. I don't know. Hopefully we get more information about the game. It's crazy that I have to say that, even though the director's behind us at this point. Crazy that I have to say. I hope we get more information of the game before it comes out, just so I kind of have a game plan in terms of how to exactly 100% it, and whether to do that like all in one go, or to like break it up in streams, like do all Grand Prix one day, do all knockout tours another day, beat all the staff ghosts another day, coin farm another day, I don't know, free roam another day, you know, all that. I don't know. I really don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. All right, whatever. I'm just gonna keep going even though I only have 2 coins. Yeah, 18.4. Oh, I just won a 17. Hey, I got the mini turbo at least. Woo! Oh my goodness. Oh, I couldn't get the boost in time. Oh, I didn't even get the mini turbo. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, that was kind of a poor motion glider, but we're gonna, oh jeez, well, there goes all hope in life. Oh man. Ugh. 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 I don't think I'm gonna finish this. Kind of want to. Very interesting. Yeah, I mean, even something like that, I would have crashed course. I would have been my PB, but you know, it is what it is. I'm a 3-star all the cups first. Yeah, that's the plan. The plan is to 3-star all the cups, 100%. Yeah, that's the first thing I'm gonna do. Like maybe, you know, if Thursday stream June 5th is gonna be just me doing like VS mode with my brother and sister, just like kind of, you know, playing through the tracks first. If that's what we're, you know, if that's what I end up doing on Thursday, then Friday will be me 3-starring all the cups. And then maybe Saturday would be, if there's knockout tour requirements, then maybe I would do knockout tour. And then the next day would be me trying to do everything in free roam. So yeah. And then hopefully everything is 100%ed and we move on to like I can play online with you guys and all that sort of stuff. I don't know. We'll see how long it takes to actually 100%. Because I guess, you know, Mario Kart World, even though it's not like technically part of the marathon, I guess in a way it could be. But I don't know. Depending on how things go, best case scenario, well, I don't know if it's best case scenario, but like there's a possibility there's a possibility that if everything goes my way, I could finish the 100% Mario Kart Marathon like, you know, days before Mario Kart World comes out. And that would include Mario Kart 8 Wii U and 8 Deluxe if I decide to do that, and if that's something you guys would want to see. Best case scenario, I think I could finish those because I could realistically, I could finish Super Mario Kart in one stream. I could finish Mario Kart 64 in one stream. I could finish Double Dash in one stream. I could finish Wii in one stream. I think I could also finish DS in one stream. Just the ones that would take forever are Super Circuit 7 and then 8 and 8 Deluxe. But 8 and 8 Deluxe wouldn't take too long. I mean, they would take long. They'd be time consuming, but the max amount of coins you'd have to get would be 5,000 compared to 20,000 in Mario Kart 7. And then Super Circuit just has like stupid 3-star requirements. That's the only reason why why that game will take so long. But the other 5 games, right? 5 or 4? No, 5. Super Mario Kart 64, Double Dash, DS, and Wii. I believe I can do it one stream. So it's just the other 3, maybe 4 games if I double up on Mario Kart 8 that I anticipate taking me forever. Canary, the ones with coins, the ones with coins. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, maybe a side trick would be the move. Man, I keep thinking, I keep trying to save myself with the brake drift, but I know that's just making me slower. So in the end, I know it's not really that worth it. 18.2. I mean, I guess that's okay. Okay. Interesting. It's not horrible. It looks rough. And then I run into the wall. I got to figure that part out. It would be cool to see play other marker games with their siblings. I could maybe try that. Let's see what happens. It would be interesting. Maybe I could get my brother to play Mario Kart Wii, like CTGP online with me. Like, maybe that would be fun. Like doing CTGP online with you guys, but like featuring my brother. Because that'd be cool. Fire, she says, I'm really looking forward to the marathon. Let's go. Ritz says same, and Sineva says same. Let's go. Hey, I'm glad you guys are all looking forward to the marathon. I really appreciate that. I'm kind of looking forward to it too. But obviously we got 6 days of this ahead of us, of course. Mount Wario. And hopefully we perform well on here. We'll see what happens. I think I got the main turbo. I don't even know. I think I did. Interestingly. It's crazy because I think maybe from a viewing perspective. Oh, okay. And here's where I fumble. I would say from a viewing perspective, up until that point, when I look at myself time trialing, I'm like, I feel like, oh, I don't look that good. Like, at least, like, my racing doesn't look that good. But then if I like watched it on a replay and I saw what I was doing, maybe I'd be like, oh, wow, I'm actually kind of doing cool. Like, I'm actually doing a good job. 7 will be really interesting. Yeah, exactly, Fire Yoshi. 7 would be very interesting. Like I said, I'm just hoping I'm able to get 7 working properly. Like, hopefully I don't have to resort to emulating it, but we'll just have to see what happens. And if I do have to resort to emulating it, then hopefully my computer can run an emulator and a stream at the same time. And we'll just have to see what happens. Marathon could be really fun. I hope so. Katrina. I want to buy a used Wii U and then play Mario Kart Wii on it, says Sineva. Do you have no other way to play Mario Kart Wii? Do you not have a Wii that you can play Mario Kart Wii on? Is that why you're saying that? I'm excited to play Mario Kart. I mean, this is fair. I thought you were excited to play 3D Mario, Ritz. What about 3D Mario? What about 3D Mario? Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Yuck. I have 3 different ways to play Mario Kart Wii for no reason. Then again, I have 5 ways to play 64. Fair enough. Jesse's here. Hey, 22 likes. Love to see it. Oh, good stuff, Jesse. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. 22 likes. Indeed. Indeed. I really want to mod the Wii U as well. I know. I have a... I mean, I have 2 Wii U's. Obviously, the ones on display back there. It would be cool to mod those. It would be very cool to mod those. Oh, why did I double hop there? Don't have motion controls while on ground. It's messing you up. Pause at the parts where you do motion glider and then turn off motion controls when you get back on the parts on the ground. The thing is, the monkey, I'm using a GameCube controller, so the motion is actually like, the bad driving is just because I'm bad at driving. Like, it's not because of the motion controls. It's just because I'm using a gaming controller, which doesn't have the motion sensors. So me driving bad is because I'm driving bad. It's not motion. It's not motion control's fault. Wii U's really good for modding. Yep. That's fair. I haven't modded a Wii U yet, but I think it could be interesting to mod, potentially. Until the new 3D Mario is announced. Mario Kart it is. Oh my lord. Give me those coins. 64 Wii U, NSOAP, and emulation. Respect. Respect, Fire Yoshi. I think I have Mario Kart 64 on a Wii U and a Wii as well. I don't have it on the N64 actually. Like I said, I mean, those that were members by the time I dropped the studio reveal, I believe I just have Donkey Kong 64, Mario Tennis, Mario Golf 64, and then GoldenEye. So I don't have any of the Mario Party games for 64. I don't have Mario Kart 64. But I've never needed Mario Kart 64 because I've always had it on Wii Virtual Console. I think Wii U is my only way of playing the first 2 Mario Kart arcade games. Yeah, I have them on a Wii. I use Nintendo on the Wii to play those. But I can understand being able to set this up on Wii U. Shortcut propaganda. Yeah. I watched the entirety of Shortcuts Pro Guide before the stream, Canary. I couldn't help it. I needed to learn the strategies. And he recommended the GameCube controller, listed the reasons, and I was like, you know what? This track requires motion gliders, so I will adjust. Not ready to head back to college, not gonna lie. Fair enough, Stars. I don't blame you. But hopefully, I mean, it's late April, so hopefully your college year is close to being done. And then you can enjoy the summer off. Sainiva says, I'm gonna go sleep. Have to get up early tomorrow. Fair enough. Have a great night, Sainiva. Thank you for stopping by to the stream, and thank you for the gifted member. I appreciate it. All right. How's everyone doing? We're doing well, Jesse. As Ritz says, they're just chilling, watching me time trial this one track for the next 6 days. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. Like I said, the only reason I excluded the arcade games in live home circuit from my 100% marathon is because I have currently no way to play arcade GPDX because I don't have a PC. You can't play arcade GPDX on a Mac. You can't mod it on 10 of your consoles. And I don't have like $10,000 to spend on an arcade cabinet for arcade GPDX. So yeah. Yeah. I will wait until, until one day I do get a PC that I can mod and put, or at least mods on it. I think the day that I get a PC, it will be exclusively used for like modding and streaming. Like that's it. I will still probably edit my videos with my Mac, just because I'm so used to Final Cut Pro. But I will probably, you know, if I were ever to get a PC, I think I would possibly move my streaming stuff to the PC, because then, you know, games like Mario Kart Wii could look better on Dolphin, for example. I can play the arcade GP games on Dolphin as opposed to having to resort to you know, a Wii. And then I could play the arcade GP DX and then all that stuff. So yeah. Any completed runs thus far? No, I'm more so just kind of saving a completed run to the end. I could have had a completed run, but I'm kind of like, anytime I make it to the end, I'm kind of just purposely stopping. So I'm just gonna, like, you know, wait till the end of the stream to get more so of a completed run. Which I didn't realize there was only 15 minutes until we hit the 2-hour mark. All right, we'll see how far past the 2-hour mark we go. Oh, jeez, double hopping again. Jaheim is here. What's good, Jaheim? Thanks for stopping by. I think most of my retro collection is 64. Every Mario related game on 64 besides Paper Mario, Mario Golf, and Yoshi's Story. Oh, man. I do have to say, I do slightly feel bad about the fact that when it comes to Mario Golf 64, I did use the cheat code to be able to unlock everything, including Metal Mario, from the start of the game. So, you know, it is what it is. But that cheat code doesn't actually unlock everything. Like, I think there's still like a course. Like, I think like the All-Star Summit isn't actually unlocked with that cheat code, but you know, I don't really care about that. I just care about the characters, and you unlock all the characters by putting the cheat code in. So like, there you go. But that was really only a Mario Golf 64 thing. Mario Tennis, I did have to unlock, you know, the likes of Shy Guy and DK Jr. the hard way. So yeah. Yup. Take your streaming equipment to the arcade. That's fair. The thing is, you guys will not be able to hear me whatsoever unless I like bought out the arcade and would have been like, hey guys, can I reserve the arcade for private usage for about, like, you know, I don't know how many hours does it, let's say 5 hours, to 100% Mario Kart Arcade GP DX. Let me do that, please. Then it would make sense to bring streaming equipment there, but if I went there, you guys would not be able to hear me. Fun story, I raced against GWallPro at his house at 200cc for what I think was the first time. He stopped me all 8 races. This is true. That happened 2 days ago. 2 days ago, Jesse came over along with other family for Easter shenanigans, and he challenged me to 200cc. I was like, sure, why not? And yeah, I mean, I did win all the races, but he came very close. There was one race which I believe was on Yoshi's Valley. He came very, very close to beating me. You know, I was getting hit by items. I was slowing down. Jesse was coming up, but then he took a turn too wide and ran into the grass before he was able to overtake me. So yeah. But besides that, you know, that's what it is. Like, me beating Jesse at 200cc in Market A is pretty much like, you know, how Jesse beats me at Smash Brothers. You guys have seen Jesse and I face each other in Smash Brothers sometimes, like in tournaments or whatever. How badly Jesse beats me, I don't know if it's how badly, but like, you know, how much by, you know, Jesse beats me in those Smash Brothers games. Roughly about the average of, you know, how much I was able to beat him in the Mario Kart. So, you know, we have our strengths and weaknesses when it comes to games. NASCAR, what's good? Free for the next hour? Well, that's perfect. I don't think we're gonna be streaming for a whole other hour, but maybe another like 20 minutes or 30 minutes. We'll see what happens. Appreciate you coming back, NASCAR. Means a lot. I'm gonna get a completed run like roughly around the end of the stream. Just more, like I said, more so I was trying to just figure out 18.3. I want to really try to see if I can get into the 17s for that first lap. Really want to see if I can somehow, even if I got 18.0, if I can improve to an 18.0 first lap time, that would be great. Um, but yeah, that short mini turbo is not gonna do anything. I think it's that part right there is what slows me down. Oh, well, there's my 18.0. I think I, although I do think I did the shortcut like rather wrong. So, you know, it is what it is. Overall, I think that would have been slower, but that was very interesting. Now, can we somehow get to 17? If we hit 17 seconds on lap 1, that would be a very solid mark for like day 1. Like I think that'd be a substantial like improvement from where we started today. Like a good omen for day 1. If I was somehow able to pull off a 17-second clocking on lap 1. I don't know if that's possible, but we will certainly try. Rip. 18.0 was kind of cool though. That 18.0 was kind of cool. All right. If you guys enjoy what you're seeing so far, feel free to give the stream a like, because we're going to be doing nothing but this for about the next 5 days after this. So I hope you're excited. Oof. All right. Oof. Come on, King Boo. Show us what you're made of. I mean, ideally, you're made of nothing. Your crown probably weighs more than you do. Okay. King Boo's got one of the creepiest horns in the entire game, but it's all respect. It's all respect. All right, let's go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, oh. Nope. Nope. That was not it. That was not it. All right. Those coins. I got to figure out that jump and then that turn. That's really what I got to figure out. Even though I think I'm improving my lap 1, it's just that turn. I do think there's a slight bit of brake drifting that's involved with there. But yeah. This is the fastest car combo for this specific track. Every track is different to the point where there are different combinations that are fastest for each track. This is the fastest combo for this track, so that's why I'm using it. I feel like it'd be fruitless to do my own personal preference combo for a time trial series where I'm trying to competitively lower my ranking enough to hopefully get into the top 10, but if not, like just to try to lower it a good enough anyway. Does the starting boost matter with the mushroom, or is it just a habit? Well, for the 200cc record, I mean, this track does use a mushroom right off the start. If you're asking if I even need to do the mushroom boost or a startup boost, I mean, I guess I don't have to. In reality, I don't have to do the startup boost since I am mushrooming from the start. So I guess it's habitual to just go for the startup boost. But I've seen like I've seen the other time trialers go for it just cause. But yeah, but no, you're supposed to use the mushroom right when you start in this for this one. Ah, yuck. Yuck. All right. It's one of the better combos. Yeah, it does depend on the course. Best combo for this track. Exactly, Fire Yoshi. Exactly. In the overall game, it's one of the better combos for sure. The roller wheels, the little blue wheels are just, or the little red ones, either one. They are the best in this entire game. So, yeah. And Fire Yoshi's also right. The character could be substituted for Rosa, Pauline, or either of the Link characters. Correct. Correct. So tomorrow we'll see what happens. Tomorrow we'll either play as King Boo for our second and final time, or we'll play as Rosalina, or we'll play as Pauline. Man, all of a sudden now I can't get these coins. Okay. Yeah, there's two links. There's the standard, like, you know, there's the standard Link with the regular green, like, you know, Robin Hood looking costume thing. And then there's the Breath of the Wild Link. Then there's the Breath of the Wild Link. So it's like Link from Smash 64 all the way to Smash 4. They have that design in this game, and then the Smash Ultimate Link they have in this game. For, you know, to speak in Jesse's language. So only one Link. Also, yeah, to speak in Jesse's language, we have Link and then not Link. That's that's if you want to speak in Jesse's language. Good thing we're not much of a Zelda channel here, because I think as much flack as I get for hating Isabelle, I think Jesse would get even more flack for speaking out about his disdain for Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom as adjacent. So don't ever do that in your don't do that when in your videos, Jesse, if you haven't already. Unless you feel comfortable letting people know how much you hate Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Yuck. OG Link, for lack of a better term. Yeah, and then Breath of the Wild. Yep. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, nice. Oh, that's okay. That's a good start. Except we're taking such a wide turn. Whatever. We get a good time. 17. No! 18.4 again. Man, this game really loves to give me the 18 point. Oh, rip. Ah, rip. Jesse does have some hot takes. He does got some hot takes from time to time. All right, we're getting close to the 2-hour mark, so I figure it's day one, so I figure we'll take it easy today. It'll be a relatively shorter type stream. There will be other days throughout the week, especially Friday. Like I said, since Saturday I can't make it a long stream, unfortunately, because of the because I have plans in that afternoon that I completely forgot about until a couple hours ago. I will probably like just buy, you know, buy, man, what was the word I'm trying to do? Just as a replacement or guess, or just to make it up, I will make Friday the quote unquote Saturday stream by making a Friday the longer stream. Like Friday I'll stream maybe like 5 hours or so of practicing this, or maybe 6 hours, depending on how I feel, how, like, you know, how good I'm doing. And then Saturday would just be like a short, like 3-hour stream. And then yeah, then we would go from there. But this one I figure would probably be like one of the shorter ones, just because it's the first day. I'm just trying to learn the track. Jesse gifted 5. Oh, thank you, Jesse. TGM, Daniel Gamer, Mario Maniac, Owen, and Joe were gifted memberships. Yeah, oh, thank you, Jesse. 5 for good luck. I appreciate that. Man, what's with everyone giving me good luck today? Fire Yoshi, Stars, Sineva, now Jesse. Appreciate you guys. I'm glad you guys Glad you guys believe in me and my ability to hopefully try and knock down this time. Means the road. Oh, another 18.4, huh? All right. Oh, that was unfortunate. Yes, W's to Jesse. Absolutely. You love to see it. You love to see it. You love to see it. There we go. That's unfortunate. I'm telling you guys, when it comes to this game, the reason I didn't really time trial Mario Kart 8 Deluxe that long, I'm going to sound like I'm complaining, but whatever, is just because of the coins. I hate having to go for coins. It's just like they're always so out of the way. I mean, I guess I'm just coping, if anything, but like, it's my Mario Kart Wii brain kicking back in, being like, oh man, these coins. Oh man, such a chore. Oh, 18.1, that's not bad. Oh, there was no glider there. Okay. All right, yeah. 2 hours has passed. Wow, I can't believe how fast 2 hours has gone. Like, that's crazy. I can't even tell if I feel like I've been making improvements or not. I think I have. I guess we'll find out if I'm able to get a PB. So I'm gonna go until I PB. I'm gonna try for a PB now. Trying to get everything I like learned from lap 1. You know, go for these coins. Ideally, I would go for that coin, but if I miss it, it's not the end of the road, and get maybe 2 to 3, at least 2 of those coins, you know, over there as well, depending on if I get that ramp coin or not. So I guess that's the hardest, even though lap 1 is by far the shortest lap. It has one of the most technical routes to it, just because of you have to get the coins, and like the last couple of coins you can get are just at the beginning of lap 2. So at the end of the day, it's really not that bad. Like the fact that, you know, with this current route, I can get all 10 coins in the first 20 seconds of the track is really cool. Is really cool. Because then I don't have to focus on the coins for the rest of the track. But man, just getting those coins is brutal. Yes, sir. Flash Stanley, the legend, is trialing the time. You know it. Yeah, we are. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. You made it towards the end of the stream. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna stream until I get a PB, or just finish the run, but which will most likely be a PB. Even if I somewhat mess up lap 2 and 3, I won't be too upset. The main goal is just to get a good enough lap 1. Like if I can get a lap 1 that's maybe like 18.2 or better, then I'll try to advance it. We'll see how it goes. Ooh, right, too wide. Never mind, that was actually good, I guess. Oh, I got no coins there. All right, you know what? We'll just see how that goes time-wise. 18.5. All right, that's kind of rough. And we're gonna fall. Yeah. All right, it's all good. It's all good. Okay, come on, you can do this, Gabe. You can do this. Day 1. Didn't even get a trick off. It's all right. Glad I came here regardless. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. Oh, we're doing just fine, Flash 10. We are doing just fine. Appreciate you being here. All right. Give it to me. Let's start. Yeah. Oh. Oh. All right. Here we go. Give me the coins. Ooh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Yeah, this is gonna be good. Let's hope we can just run this one to the end. We run this one to the end. Don't mess up the shortcut. Oh, oh, that was so close to a sub 17. All right, I'm gonna let it go anyway. That was so close to a sub 17. Looks like they're gonna tease me with a sub 17 lap 1 a different day. And again, I completely forgot the routes to this part. Ah, I missed the boost. Oh no. Okay. All right, motion glider. Make our way down. All right, it's fine. No, I hit the tree. No. All right, we'll just keep going. We'll just keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Again, these parts, I will time trial another day. Ugh. Okay. That's what. Oh my lord! Ah! Okay, King Boo's bouncing like crazy. Oh yeah, I can't even motion glide through this. Oh, I don't even know if I want to submit this time. Yuck. Yuck. Oh, that was ugly. I think I kind of want to restart that. Oh, it was a good lap 1, but everything else was garbage. W on the PB. I said Legends, hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here. All right, we'll play a little bit more. I wasn't necessarily too happy with that lap 3 or the end of lap 2 into lap 3. So we'll play a little bit more. But hey, PB's a PB. PB's a PB. Oh no, why did we drift? Why did we drift to the to the left there? All right, we'll rock with 5 coins. All right, 18.3, not as good as the 18.0, but that's okay. At least we got the trick off the ramp. We can go off of this now. No! Gotta go. Enjoy and good luck, bud. Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Drifting. I know. It really didn't. It really didn't. All right. All right. It's night where Jesse is, right? Yeah. Yeah. Jesse and I both live in the same time zone. It is 9:23 p.m. Where we are. Correct. All right, 5 coins. We'll be our lap one time. What will be our lap one time? $18.3 again. I get the trick again. All right, we'll get this boost panel. All right, can we run this one to a solid PB potentially? Let's see. Oh. Oh. Nope. It is probably night for almost everyone, yeah, except for those in like Japan and Australia. On pretty much the complete opposite end of the road. Yeah. All right, we didn't get any coins. Oh, yeah, let's restart that. Restart that. Okay. I think if I can just get one more lap, like one more lap one like that, where I can get those, you know, where I can get pretty much all the coins I need, or if anything, you know, not that, but if I can just get a good lap one with those coins, then we'll call it, and I'll continue regardless of what the lap 2 and 3s are, because obviously I haven't really studied those as much as I'm studying this. And then we'll go from there. All right, so I'll be okay with just 6 coins. That's fine. Be okay with just 6 coins. Oh, there's the 17. That's what I was looking for. There we go. A little slow. Not gonna get the trick boost there. That's okay. So kind of a very abysmal lap 2 in exchange for that 17 lap 1, but we'll take it. We'll take it. So we got the trick off of that, which was kind of nice. All right, motion glider into the trees. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, don't mess up. Like, don't completely stop. Woo! Okay. Ooh. No! Oh, I probably should have just drove straight. Oh, man. 24.008. All right, that's where we'll end it for today. That's where we'll end it for today. I think we made some solid progress. All right, 17 second lap 1, and we and then, you know, I think we lasted a little bit too long in the snow, and then we made it into and then we PB'd twice today. We PB'd twice, so that's what's up. So that's our basis right now. That's our basis right now with an okay lap 1, 17.9. Like I said, not bad. Lap 2s and 3s were somewhat abysmal. Lap 2, you know, including running into the trees, and messing up there. And then lap 3, intentionally slowing down, completely missing a boost panel to prepare for motion glider, and also, yeah, missing a couple stuff on lap 2. But really the main focus was lap 1, and even that can use a lot of improvement. Like, the goal for lap 1 is to really just get consistent with the route for getting the coins. And we've gotten okay at that, but we definitely can improve. So, you know what? Not that bad. Not that bad. So that's where we will call it for today. Obviously, the goal is to take this below 120 and shave, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I can shave 9 seconds off of this, but if I can shave 6 to 7 seconds, I think I would be happy. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. The next, like tomorrow, I think we will put more focus onto lap 2, and then and we'll go from there. And we'll go from, I know, right? If only Marketing Deluxe accepted, that'd be so helpful for a track like this. That is what it is. So, all right. Yeah, I'll upload this go. So I guess if any of you guys want to race against it or download it, whatever, feel free. But we'll keep doing this all week. And like I said, we might not PB all week, but we'll see what we can do. See, we're getting closer and closer to below 120. So, all right, that's gonna do it for today's stream. I appreciate you all for stopping by. I will see you tomorrow for day 2 of Mount Wario time trialing. I will see you guys real soon. Stay all pro. I'm out of here. Have a fantastic rest of your night.